Well, while we were away, check it out. We've got a dragon. It's just a baby. And she's sleeping. Sorry to wake you. Look at her. She's beautiful. We've got to get her a name. And we've got to get her got on to figure out how we make the dragon harness so we can ride her and fly about. Oh yeah. Welcome back to the Rusty Gear Server, guys. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing bloody great. Behind me, you gotta check this out. Check it out, guys. My egg hatched. And look at her. She's beautiful. G'day, mate. Oh, she's just gorgeous. I missed her growing up because I was busy chopping wood and off the server. But look at her. She's massive and she's gorgeous. Now, we're going to have to get a few things. I can't stop looking at her. One, we're going to have to make this dragon pit bigger because she's big. And we're going to have to get a few bits and pieces made. I've already made... Where is it? The dragon horn. And now we've got to do... I think we need those. We definitely need that. And the dragon blanket. I wonder if I can put that on her. Well, let's try. Shouldn't stay still too well, but what's that? Rider slot, harness slot, blanket slot. I don't even know how we do it. Well, we did it. But she's got a blanket on her. Alright, now we've got to make a harness and other stuff. So I'm going to figure that out. Get them made. They cost a palm of leather. We don't have a heap left. What was that? There's boogies all around this place. Well, we got 5 leather left. So I have to make a bucket ton of leather. And we'll figure out how to make this thing. So I'm going to hop to that. And then I think we'll go for a ride. If we can ride it. After much mucking about, we've got the saddle and the harness. It was... The nails and strips that had me fooled, you got to use decent ones. So, this thing we've got to put somewhere. Saddlebag slot. Harness slot. Stay still, mate. Stay still. Yeah, a bit hard to see through this thing to figure out where we're going. Would you just sit for a bit? Where do we put this thing? Oh, let's log it. Let's get in there. Be nice if you sat still. We've got a blanket. Here's the harness. Alright, can we get on you? Yes, we can get on her. Where do we put this thing? Medallion slot. There we go. Alright, now, controls. I'm guessing that's fly. Woohoo! We're flying, guys. So that's up. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. What's down? That's backwards, forwards, stop, down. Oh wow, let's get right up in the sky. And we're climbing. And we're flying. Oh, you gotta love it. She's beautiful. in the sky for punk. Oh, I love it. We can go and see the piggies. Look at the piggies. Oh, wow. We can get a good view of everything from up here. The base looks cool. This is the industrial area, guys, from the sky. Trees galore. Alright, can we land without crashing? We guess she's just like a helicopter. Down we go. Oh, nice. That is so cool. We need a name for you, Dylan. So, guys, chuck us a comment. We need a name for this beautiful beast. Look at her. I think she eats meat, so I'm going to go and find something and feed her. And I wonder what the horn does. So if I got the horn, we're over here. We're probably too close. Oh, look at you. Alright, I'm going to go get her some meat and we'll be back. And hopefully she doesn't wander off. And then we're going to get stuck into digging this out a bit bigger. She needs a bigger home. One with a roof over her head so she doesn't get wet. Awesome. So cool. I got a bit carried away here. We made a bit of a pen. Oh, left a block behind too. We've come up with a little bit of a design here. That'll keep her nice and comfy. We've got to get a roof on it. But she can walk in and out quite nicely. Yeah, good on you, floaty blocks. Have to sort them out. But when I played with this stuff, it's a really nice, fine granite, or fan, granite cobblestone. Love it. Put it in the floor there. Decided, because this is the industrial area, we better industrialise it. So this is going to go everywhere, guys. Hope you like it. I do. We may try some other colours. I think I'm going to put a black border around most of it. Not sure exactly how I'm going to end them. But, because this is the industrial area, we better make it look industrial. The grass has got to go. Well, most of it. I'm going to do some stuff with the tree farm. We're going to border this off, fence it up. Got to get a bit of lighting round. I'm going to have to invest in a night watcher because night time out here when the rip activity is crabs is a bit rough. Not the nicest neighbourhood. Now, I'm going to have to chisel some more into the tent. We started to make the stone storage up here on the second level. I think it's 7 by 7 by 7, these things. We'll find out. Right now, we're going to hop on our beautiful lady here. And go for a fly. Because she flies beautifully. Look at this. We're just cruising around. And the place is looking good. Love it. I really do. Let's see if we can get up a bit. Check it out, guys. And she's got some go. Look at this. I love this. Alright, I'm going to go for a bit of plat and explore on the dragon. There's some things and some ruins I want to pick up that I left behind. So I'm going to go and do that. And then we're going to head into town and stock the rest of the shop up with the wood because I'm just about done with the shop. And then I think we'll try, if we can, come up with a roof for this. Because it needs a roof. And I'm going to dig another hole out here. Right here, I'm getting a bit cramped in the little tower forging. And we're getting there. We've got our iron anvil. We've got a fair bit of iron. I've got a lot of blooms to process. I think we need to build a little forging area over here. And I reckon we'll dig it in. And we've got water wheels this time. I think, hang on. Yeah, we got water wheels in the handbook there. We'll have a look at them as opposed to a dirty great windmill. We'll see how we go. Right now, time for a bit of a fly about and explore. See if I can find some of that beautiful green rock. Well, the neighbourhood's getting nasty round here. I thought we'd get the rest of these on before we get dealt to by that shiver. Here he comes. Buddy, I'm trying to build... Yeah, go away, run. You just leg it. Good boy. Yeah, I thought we'd get the last of these on. I think we're going to go up one with the beams, a little bit of beamage construction. Then I thought we'd have a go. I'm going to try the ebony, see what it looks like, just because I like the stuff. Where is it? These things. Slanted ebony roof. And we're going to go up and put a flat one across it. Yeah, we'll see how we go. But that should look all right. Yeah, and old mate's looking all right down there. I might get a little bit of something to put in there for him. We have a toy somewhere. Every good pet needs a toy. Where did I put it? I had somewhere in the tower here. There's a little toy. No, no. I wonder where I put it. Put it somewhere. I did. For safekeeping. Not in that box. Not in there. There we go. There we go, mate. You can have a toy to play with. There we are, my darling. Isn't she beautiful? Alright, well it's nearly night time and the neighbourhood's going to get real bad soon. It's high rift activity. There's little sphincters everywhere. I think we might go to bed soon. Definitely go to bed soon, I think. Alright, I'll see what I can get done before I get roughed up. You see what I mean about a rough spot? Look at all the carnage. I only got one little thing chiseled. That was it. Before I got fed upon. All these delinquents. Just annoying me while I'm chiseling. Really not nice, guys. So sad. Right. I'm out. I'm not playing this game anymore. It's getting rough around here. Alright, things have calmed down a bit in the neighbourhood. We got some of the beams up. This is being fun. Oh, chaos is on. Basically what I'm doing is chiseling these, whacking them up, and putting them together properly in the right order, hopefully. Boom, and then copying and pasting that one. Yeah. And that's giving me my little cross members getting the grains of wood going the right way. I think that's how we want it. Yeah. So, let's see if we can get this one right. Boom. Now we don't need the extra bit on the end for that one. The beam in the middle. Like that one. There we go. I don't think I need that one in there. Let's get over there with a bit of... Oh no, I should be able to reach it from here. Yeah, that should look the part for the beamage. I'm going to get some black rock, I think. Something we'll put metal rings around these posts to make them look a bit snazzy. Alright, I'm going to have a go at getting these beams in how I want them. And then we'll start thinking about the roof. This is going to take me a while. Well, I think I've got it how I want it-ish. We'll see. I do like the contrast with the dark and the light. These are going to be a pain. But she likes it. Keeping the rain off, well, partially. We got a fair bit to go. It's taking longer than I thought. But it's going to look the part. As long as these feral buggers out here stay away, I should get plenty of building done. Yeah, hopefully. I might come out so this overhangs ever so slightly. Same on this end. Well, there we go. I'm going to get cracking. Get this roof on. And I do like the openness so that we can actually see into the dragon pit. Nice. Alright. Time to whack a whole pile of roofing on. Nice. Well, we've just chiseled the bloody bollocks out of this. And we've been here for far too long. But it's looking alright. Especially at night. I've got it lit up with a couple of lanterns. My lovely lady here, I think she likes it. She's got a toy in the corner or on the side there. I've dropped it down one because she kept climbing the walls and getting stuck up there. But I think that's looking the part. Definitely. There's a few little things I might do to it later. Right now, I think we're done with the dragon pit. We're going to take a run into town and check out the shop because I've basically finished that. Let's head there now. I've got to get my food off the pot. Put my junk away. I did it. I do have a crock. Look at that. Alrighty. We have a crock. We can put that in there, that in there. That can go in there also. Put the tools away. Alright. Spawn. Should we take... Yeah, we'll take... No, we don't need to take anything with us. Let's just go and have a look at spawn. Love the rune stones. Alright, well, spawn has grown. Sid's Tower's looking grand. The houses are looking mad. It's just all go, go, go here in the Rusty Gears spawn town. I love it. Fur's going mental over there. I think that's her shop. Gravedigger's shop. Nice. I'm liking this. What's she selling? Ooh, we could do with one of those. And saddle blankets. Nice. Oh, and food. That's pretty good. Alright, well, our shop's looking the part. I might put a big sign on top. I don't know. I've got to put the windows in it. I just haven't got the glass yet. Someone's left me some seeds. Thank you, guys. We won't say no. Oh, nice. 6 gears. Look at that. Well, let's go and get some superfood. Comes around, goes around. Superfood. Nice. Fresh for ages. We'll get a couple of those. Awesome. Well, we won't poke around too much. But there is now this garden. Look at that. Close the gate, guys. The critters will get in. Oh, this place is looking so neat. Alright. Back home. Well, with the dragon pit taken care of, I think we should start with industrialising this place. Getting some concrete around here, build out from the tower, and start digging a hole for the forge. Definitely. Well, we did something. I'm not sure if you can call it a forge room, but I think this will do for our immediate forging needs. Now, we've got a little hole out to the water. And the river is flowing that way, so I'm hoping this will work. Down here, we've got a thingy. Yeah, it looks alright. I jumped over to one of the ruins and grabbed a whole lot of roofing. We'll put some red roofing on it later. Right now, we're going to have a go at the water wheel. This thing here. Where is it? This one. So, what do we got here? It is... we're going to need other bits. Lots of other bits. Oh, and I found an iron bar, so we actually got to do this fella. Straw dummy. Oh, I need to... no. Got to turn that into a plate first, so we'll get to that later. Right now, let's have a go at this water wheel. We need some of those. Let's put these books down. These books are for crafty. We've got an empty box somewhere. No, all our boxes are pretty much... that one will do. Take those over to crafty shortly. What else do we need? One of those. Do we need sticks or anything? Anyone remember? I can't. An axle, debarked log, 8 of them. 8 of those debarked. We need a hammer. I've got a hammer in a box over here. Crikey. Hammer. We're probably going to want the chisel. Oh, I made a sluice too, ready to go in there. Let's have a look here. Axle as well. I have some of them. I do. Where'd I put them? Not in there. Not in there. There. We're going to need one of those. First we need 8 debarked logs. Alright. So how do we put this thing together? 4 of those and 4 of those. Ooh. This thing ain't simple. There it is. Water wheel. Let's just see how it works. We're going to need axles. Where did we put them? We're going to need those and those and those just to see if it works. Don't know how this thing works. It's from the hydraulics mod. First time I used this, I'm assuming it goes like that. Or not. I guess we put it on one of these, and we're going to want this axle to come through there somewhere. Oh, it turns. Hey, it's doing its thing. Woohoo! Alright, and I'm guessing if we put one of these down somewhere, not enough room for that thing. It'll turn that. Alright, we have water power. Now, here's the test. It works on rivers mod. Does it work with a water source? From the pocket. Let's see. I just throw the bucket away, why don't you think? I'll put that there. No. No, it doesn't. Well, that's crabs. Okay, so we're going to have to take the power to it because it's going to have to live in the water. And that could be interesting. I reckon it could live right here. And now it works. Okay. Beauty. So we have a source of power. Now what we need to do is run that downstairs so we can gear it up and then have a health hammer or something up here. Who knows? But we have water power. Yeehaw! Alright, well, I'm going to make some of these bits and more of these bits. And I'm going to have a fiddle around down here. See if I can get my power source into here and up through that hole. Alright, I'll see you when I've done a large amount of mucking about trying to figure that out. Alrighty, well, apart from it being rough here at night, the wood wheel looks good. It's out there doing its thing. Tried to gear it up with the big gears and all the other jazz. It doesn't have the torque by itself. I'm guessing we're going to need to make the bigger one. Bonus is it has no durability. So it works. Just not a lot of guts. It's barely running the quern. Barely. It's getting so rough here. I bit the bullet. And we're going to make old mate here. I think it's like this. No. Oh, how do we do this now? Night Watcher. That way around. There we go. We're going to make our mate. We will make him a better looking pillar than this one. Right now, he's going to live right there. And dudes for 100 and something blocks either way will not spawn. So we may have to take it down to use the mob farm, but that's fine by me as long as I can build at night. Because the neighbourhood ain't so flash. Pretty good in the daytime. Nighttime, there's dudes knocking on my door all night long. Can't even come out and look at my dragon. So, we're going to bite the bullet and we're going to put in a windmill up there. I don't know how high, I don't know how pretty, probably going to be terribly ugly. So, we're going to do this. Oh, that really hurt. So we're going to put a windmill in, be up there. I've got the rotors made. I'm going to have to go make all the sails. Going to need another large cog. We're going to put some kind of construction thing, building around it to make it look a bit prettier than a stick. So I'm going to go get all the bits together. And I'll be able to work through the night now that old mate's here. G'day, buddy. Yeah, hey, how did you get out? My dragon just got out. Did you get over here somewhere? Okay, that's odd. Look, you got to go back in the box, mate. I know you want to go for a fly, but you really should be staying there, because you'll wander off, and then I'll never find you. All right. I'll be back. I'm going to have a chat with Sid about this water wheel and see if there's anything in the config we can fix. Or if that's the intended purpose, you have to build the other one. They are quite expensive. But I don't know if we put the other on, whether it's going to have the herbs enough to do what millwright can do, or what the windmill can do. So I'm going to play with that, and I'll see you when I've gone mad tuttling with this lot. Right. Cheap and nasty windmill up. Well, not so cheap. These things are bloody expensive. I've used all my fat. Most of them are flax fibres to make these. We've only got a couple of these, so we'll chuck these ones on. I've got to take the ladders down because they're in the way. Joy. Here we go. We'll get some more fat, we'll add that one, so we'll chuck these sails on there. That's giving it a bit of oomph. Probably could go higher, but we'll see about that later. Sid's going to have a look at the config on the water wheel to see if we can ramp it up a little bit. But with that going and those going, we should be able to gear this thing up a bit to run that a bit faster. We're going to have to whack this. Let's rearrange this thing. Alright, we want you there. We're not going to be able to fit in there. Take that out, we will. There we go. Is that going to hinder or help it? It seems to be 10 times better like that. We'll take these out for now. Alright. Don't stop. There we go. Well, that's going better already, and we haven't even geared it up. So, yeah, millwright's the way to go for cranking it. But that looks cool. Alright, I'm going to put the roof on this so I'm a bit safer at night. Think about where I'm going to put things. And move all my forging gear from in here, where we're cramped for space and we can barely breathe, out to there. I'm going to keep an eye on this dragon and see how we got out, because she got out somehow. Alright, back to mucking around. Hey guys, don't forget, check out those fellas at Lagless GG. Yeah, they're the fellas. They're doing us a good turn here at the Rusty Gears. They're a server hosting company, and they're pretty bloody awesome. So check them out, and click the link below. I think it gives you a bit of a cheap deal, because those guys are alright. Yeah, Punk said so. Tell them I sent you there. Rock on. Well, yes, a lot of tuning is done, and yeah, I'm a numpty. I thought I'd push record, so I've been standing here showing you guys all this for the last 10 minutes talking to myself. But anyway, yeah, we moved all the forging equipment in. I've extended this out quite considerably. We're about to put the candles, and that's all of them. I've got to make little ropey things to hang the candelabras up with, but we've done it. I've even been smithing stuff and not recording, even though I thought I was. But yeah, so it's come up alright. We still got our water wheel out the back here. It's been ramped up a little bit by Sid. It actually goes alright. Pretty reasonable with the 2 hell hammers. Down here we have geared everything up a little bit. So yeah, I can still attach that so I can use wind power when we got wind. I'm going to make a little switch thing if I can. I put the sluice in, it's doing its thing. We've got our pulverizer, so we're going to start pulverizing stuff soon. So I've been going hammer and tongs. The forge is basically done. And you can climb up on the roof and look in. Got to get some more sails going. We do have some flax growing over there for that. Mrs. Dragon keeps getting out and I don't know how. I'm thinking over here somehow. Seems it's a reasonable gap. I might put another couple of thin rails in. But yeah, that's that. We've got it sorted. Loving it. So guys, that's it for me for now. I hope you liked it. I'm loving my new forge. The night watch is making the neighbourhood a bit better. It's all good in the hood round here. Catch you next time. Rock on.